Hi, so my name is Chanelli. I will be studying abroad to South Korea for a year long. I will be going to Kwan University. It will be an exchange program, and in this blog, Pretty Departer blog, I will be sharing some tips and some information about how to go study abroad, how to prepare for it, and also what to expect. So first of all, I want to talk about the application. I will recommend first to check the website here. Study abroad. If you look study abroad UMass Boston, you will get most of the information. So I will recommend getting the information there, contact the advisors, schedule an appointment. But yeah, about the application, it will contain a lot of things that you will have to submit depending on your program. And yeah, they will have certain deadlines. So you really have to follow that, and I will recommend applying for your program 1 or 2 semesters earlier, so you can have all the documents ready. The next thing is the preferences and programs. Some programs will have exchange and direct enroll. For me, I decided to do an exchange program since I will be paying the same tuition as I'm paying in UMass Boston, so I decided to do that. The direct enroll are more like you paid out of pocket and then you get your UMass Boston refund and then you get that money back basically. But as a student who gets most of the tuition costs and everything paid by financial aid, I will recommend doing an exchange program. So that's my preferences, but you can also see both pros and cons about each program. The next thing that I want to talk about, and it's something that is required for all programs, is the school paperwork. There are 3 important forms that you have to submit for when you go to study abroad. So there's a prior approval form, which you will fill it in. I would recommend doing it months before you travel or register for classes in the other school. This is a form where you will put the classes that you want to take abroad, and they will have to be approved by the school or also the college that you're in, UMass Boston. The second form is a consortium agreement. This is really, really important to get your financial aid. You will put the classes that you register for, and depending if you're an exchange or direct enroll student, you will have to fill the first part and the second part. It really depends on your program. And the third and also important form is the enrollment verification, which is it could be called differently in each school, but for UMass Boston, it's in a specific form that you have to fill it in when you are already starting classes. You usually have to submit it by September 1st, I believe. So yeah, those are the important documents to send to UMass Boston. Next is the visa. Depending on the country that you're going and also like your nationality, or your current situation of like staying here in the US, you will have to ask or apply for a visa. So I would say do it on time, and also do a lot of research, contact the embassy of the country that you're going to know like when you should apply, and when you apply and you get accepted, when you should be traveling. Like sometimes they have a time frame where you have to travel when you get your visa, so that's important. The next thing that I want to talk about is about stuff that you will be bringing to your study abroad program, which is the medications. Please contact your primary care doctor about this as well. I would recommend to always bring a doctor's notes. Some countries will also request a permit to bring certain medications, but I will recommend as well to contact the embassy of the country, and also like contact your doctors or even the UHS at UMass Boston to look for that information. The next thing is about essentials or things, materialistic things that you might want to bring to your study abroad program. I would say some people bring stuff like medication that you cannot find in another country, or stuff that you know that they are limited in another country. In my case, since I'm going to South Korea, I have heard a lot of rumors about deodorant not being too like like it's not a big market on that. So I'm really not picky, but like I have to use a specific deodorant, so I will be bringing that. So please bring also a quantity that is allowed for your flight. The next thing that I want to talk about is about savings and money. I would recommend also saving money before you're traveling, or also having an allowance, or if you're getting a refund, also to be saving that money, because I'm sure everybody's going to spend a lot of money while study abroad, so save money. Sometimes it is good as well to not pack too many things, because at the end of the day you're going to bring a lot of stuffs back or buy a lot of stuffs there in the country that you're going to. So that's another thing. Lastly, I want to talk a little bit about how I'm going through this process and how I've been feeling. This is the first time that I'm going outside the US and my parents' country, that is Guatemala. So I'm really excited to have this opportunity. I've been having ups and downs with this study abroad since I've been like really working a lot on it, and some stuffs are not done, but I think it will be okay. Also with flights, make sure always to like see if your flight is happening, check if you will need to cancel it or rebook a new one. So be always be checking all the things, all the information, so be on top of those things. And I've been doing that, so it is kind of stressful. I really encourage everybody to do this, but I also believe it's a hard process, but still it's really worth it, and it's a good opportunity to go to another country to study, even for a semester. I think it is worth it. So yeah, I hope you stay with me during this journey while I'm going to South Korea for a year. So yeah, thank you, bye.
It's like 2, 3 p.m.
B, belonging. E, engage. A, aspire. O, overcoming. N, no, navigate. S, shine. We are the
Take you by the hand. You're the only one who understands.